one of the most successful systems we've had. I did do a recording earlier, but the sound wasn't switched on, so apologies for that. I've deleted it now, so hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. This is one of the best systems that we have here at the tradingmentors.com, and if you are interested in swing trading and trading trends on a 1, 2, 3, I'll go through this system for you so you've got a better understanding of how it works. So if you have the software, Gold on Steroids software, fantastic. If you don't, just click a button above and we'll get it ready for you for the new year and start afresh. Anyway, so the 20, 40, 60 system, or the 246, whatever you want to call it, is based upon swing trading within a trend. So the first thing we must see is where the trend is in terms of gold. We must see either red background or we must see a green background, and then we know where we are and we know which direction to be going. That's the first thing. Now, once you've got the software, of course, you can just buy the signals and sell the signals as they arrive, and then you can trade it, and then you can trail or stop along the line until you're stopped out. Totally up to you how you manage it. One of the best systems that we have is the 20, 40, 60, and this is how it works. So whenever we see a trend, we wait for a pullback. So this is a pullback. So here we can see that the stochastic is overbought above 80, overbought above 80, and so therefore there's a trading opportunity for you to have at this point because it's very overpriced in a downtrend and highly likely to fall over at some stage. So how do you manage that? Well, the first thing is you just enter on this point here. So this is what this looks like. So you get in there, your stop is above this red line, the resistance area here, 30, 40 pips. Go for 2 for 1 if you want, totally up to you. And that's fine. That's the normal way of trading, isn't it? So you could have got in there. And there's another one here, isn't there? So look at the stochastic here. This is a 5-minute chart. So, you know, you're talking about probably another hour or so before the next signal. So there's your entry point there. And the price gives way and goes down. Now the risk is very small. For this one, it's 27 pips, maybe 30 pips, let's say, to allow for your spread. Don't forget to allow for your spread, 2 to 1. Easy, easy, easy. Now, the 20, 40, 60 system is highly, highly successful. And the reason is because you're looking for fast profits. At the entry point, you are going to have 3 positions. So boom, 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 3 triggers. You're going to use the same stop on every position. So your risk management must be very good. So you're only risking a certain amount. So if you are in a prop firm, then you don't want to risk any more than 5%. And I would suggest maybe as an idea going for 3% or 1% per position, if that makes sense. So once you get in the 3 positions, you're going to go for the first target is going to be 20 pips. The second target is going to be 40 pips. And then the third target is going to be 60 pips. Because it's way within the average true range, you're not overstretching the target and then bouncing off and then coming back against you quite often. And because you are selling, in this case, at a very high price within a downtrend, the stop is very narrow and the target is very narrow as well. So 60 pips within gold is very, very easy to achieve. But in other words, what you're doing, you're achieving 120 pips within a 60 pip move. And if you're risking 3%, then of course you can work out what that you will be banking a lot of money over and over again. So that's the system. So that's in a downtrend. In an uptrend, what does that look like? Now, what I would say, once you've got the Pine script and the tools that you can use, but don't ignore a number 3. Please don't ignore a number 3. If you see a number 3 on this time frame, then the price is going much, much higher. Don't even hesitate. Even if you get in a bit late, get in because it's going to move big time. I don't know what that is there. 230 pips within a few hours. So don't ignore those. But what I'm concentrating on now is the swings, the 1, 2, 3s that we often talk about. And don't forget that once you've got the breaker structure here, there's your breaker structure, which is the number 1. The number 2 is the swing low on the stochastic, oversold in this instance in an uptrend because the background is green. The uptrend is there, so you're going to just pull the trigger right at that bottom bit there. You're not going to wait for anything, and your stop is going to be below here. So we can draw that, can't we, with the tools that we've got. We can go here, yes, that's a buy. We got a 40 pip stop, let's say, go 2 to 1. Nice easy 80 pips, fancy that? Or the alternative is to just trail it anyway. But let's say you put 3 positions on. Now I agree that this does not suit everybody. Not everybody can be at their chart to actually monitor this. I can't be at my chart to monitor this in the morning. I'm doing other things. But during the New York session or whatever session you're in, Asian session, you can actually look out for these. So in this instance, what we would do, go for 20 pips. We would then have the second position going for 40 pips. And then we'd have the third position going for 60 pips. Within about an hour or so, your targets are going to be hit. Okay, and that's going to bank a lot of money. So if you're risking 3%, you're talking about doubling your risk easily. And over again, I can see that. I'll just read my messages. Somebody saying he can't hear me, but I'm doing the second video now. So a fantastic system that works on any time frame, by the way. So let's have a look at gold on the 10-minute time frame. So there we go. There we go. So have a look at this. So what you're looking for is a downtrend. You're waiting for a pullback. Now the pullback might not be with the price. This is the important thing. The stochastic will tell you when to get in. Okay, and there's your move. The stochastic will tell you when to get in. It also works on the 15-minute if you prefer. There we go. And the price gives way. Now the 5-minute is probably favourite because it's going to give you a really tight stop under those kind of circumstances. You have a clear breaker structure, you have a clear pullback, and then that's when you pull the trigger. So a fantastic system called the 20, 40, 60, or the 246 as we used to call it in the olden days, using the 1, 2, 3 method. So good luck with that. I mean, I hope that helps you in achieving your dreams, and give it a go in the new year. We're back on the 6th of January, so I wish you all a very good Christmas and a happy new year. I will be around, pottering around tomorrow just to see if there's anything, but I doubt if anything's going on.